Hello everybody, welcome back. This is a fairly simple tutorial today. This is the AAT in 1:1 scale. Now the style that we have here is the Trade Federation version, so not the blue and grey one. This is just the tan and miscellaneous colours version of it, so obviously the episode 1 version. Now you can very easily change this to be the other colours. At the end I will try and feature just I'm not going to do like a full extra tutorial on it, but it's also not something that can just be done without switching like every single block. So at the end I will try and fit in a segment where we just look at an alternate colour scheme, and I'll just give you like an overview of that just so you can see kind of the general idea of what you need to do. But again, it isn't hard. It's just a bit longer than this needs to be. It would have to be that to actually fit that in the video. So yeah. Anyway, let's start this off. I'm not going to waste any more time. I don't think there's an interior on this. I don't think it would fit. Let me just check. No, there really isn't room, but that's okay because like most other things have interiors. It's just a lot of the droid vehicles don't, because most of them are droid controlled, as in like a droid brain. This one I think is driven by droids, but you know, whatever. Keep it in the same vein as these ones. But yeah, anyway, let's go on to the first layer. So onto that. Right, so starting off with our first layer. First of all, I want to say when we do tutorials now, I'm going to always be on this landing pad, and I have put these crystals at the sides as part of the decoration. Always, I'm going to be building the front of the vehicle towards the bottom of my logo, basically towards the purple and green crystal. So I mentioned in my last video, I don't mention sometimes which direction I'm building in, and so it can be a bit confusing. Yeah, I'm always facing downwards from my logo, so it's, yeah, but towards the green and purple crystals and the two towers over there, you know, just focus on those. So yeah, we're going to start off with these materials here: cut sandstone, stripped spruce wood, smooth sandstone stairs, spruce stairs, cut sandstone slab, and sandstone wall. The slabs are sort of optional. I'll come to that in a second though. We're going to start off just anywhere on the ground. I'm going to start where I usually do. And I'm going to start off with just 3 here, and then we're going to go, let's see, strip spruce wood, 1, 2, and 1, 2, just like that, and then spruce stairs there, and there. Grab the smooth sandstone stairs, there and there. And then, oh, I did forget one thing, you also need stripped oak, log, or wood, or whichever. I'm still learning all these. You can use log, that's fine. There we go. Then another sandstone there, stair here, stair here, and then join that up with cut sandstone. And then from there, 2 more stripped oak wood on the front, a cut sandstone in the middle, and then sandstone walls on both sides. Now when it comes to filling this in, it completely depends on what you want to do, because if you are having this floating up in the air, I would probably recommend using some slabs underneath. So I'd probably say knock out a couple of these, maybe these 3 will be slabs as well, and these 3 here, and then the rest is just cut sandstone blocks as usual. But if you just got it on the ground like this, there's no need for that. You can just use fully cut sandstone. So yeah, but apart from that, that is literally it for the first layer. Now there are optional little details you can add. It's going to look kind of weird with it being on this ground layer here, because you can see through. So I would normally add like a black banner or maybe an item frame with a black glass in it to sort of represent those, I guess, the kind of exhaust ports or something, and they have like a black smear coming out of them. But you can add those if you want, but I don't really have a good way to do it on this platform without looking a bit off. Another thing you can do, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before, there is a trick you can do. Yeah, I mentioned it last video. The trick you can do where you can make an item frame invisible. So if you can put an item frame on here, make it invisible, and then put a like a black concrete or wall or something in there, that would look really good for that, I think. But you can still only get 1 really, which isn't really accurate, because there's like 3, I think. But that's going to be it for layer 1 anyway, so let's move on to layer number 2. Alright, so for layer 2, grab yourself your birch trapdoors and birch pressure plates as well. You can do 1 on this front block here, 1, 2, 3, like an L shape like that. The birch trapdoor is going to go just there, and also do 1 facing that way and facing that way. You're going to need spruce trapdoors as well. Those are just going to go there. I'll probably do them facing that way actually. There we go. So just 2 of those. And then with the stripped oak wood, one there, one there. Sandstone wall, there and there. And then cut sandstone 2 blocks here like so, with birch trapdoors on the outside and there as well. On the back here, just do a cut sandstone there like so. You can leave a gap there. I'm not sure why, but it's in my reference model, so I'm going to do it for now. It really doesn't matter. You don't have to fill it in. Also, one thing I did notice on my reference model, there is actually room for a gunner seat at the top in the turret, so a droid could sit up there, or you could if you like. And I'm going to show you how to do that when we get to it. That should be next layer or the layer after, I think. But yeah, on to the next one. So yeah, for layer 3, we're going to go to the first sandstone block here and do a wall, and then a stripped oak wood upright like that, and then 3 cut sandstone in a row. Just deleted that, I don't know what it was. Stripped oak wood. There we go. So yeah, there, like so, with a birch trapdoor here, birch trapdoor here, and then a stair facing that way, stair facing that way, so both inwards. 2 more cut sandstone on the back, and then a birch trapdoor, 1 and 2. Now we're going to take a stone brick slab, so grab that, we're going to put that just here, top half, and then a cut sandstone slab, and also 2 birch signs on the outside, like so. And there we go. And once you've done that, that's going to be it for that layer again. So let's move on to the next one. Right, so to start off layer 4, the first thing is we just need to replace the cut sandstone blocks that we put there with cut sandstone slabs, and that's on both sides, obviously. So just make sure you do that. It's just a slight error with the angle I took the the picture of the model with. So yeah, that is a problem sometimes. Do another cut sandstone slab on either of those ends, and then you're going to get yourself oak stairs this time. Slightly different one. If I can find it somewhere, where is it? Oh, I hate this inventory. There we go. 1 and 2 facing inwards. Cut sandstone 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then do a cut sandstone stairs behind it like that, and also a cut sandstone slab here. Also, before I forget, we're just going to grab levers and do 1 there and 1 there. And also on this bottom bit here, you can, if you really want to, add a bit more detail and change these ones for smooth sandstone stairs, and then put a slab in the middle. I was just thinking because it does look quite flat from the back, so that's probably a bit better, to be honest. So yeah, once you've done that, that's fine. Then we're going to get our sandstone walls, do 3 here and 3 here. And also get a dark oak fence gate. Where is it? There we go. Dark oak fence gate, 1 there. And 1 here. And then end rods. And these are going to be our side cannons, 1 there and 1 here. Perfect. And yep, once you've done that, that's going to be it for that layer. So let's move on to the final section. So onto that. So to start the final section, we're going to grab our stripped oak wood, put 1 there, and then another 1 and skip 1 just like that. Now I have figured out a way that you can add a driver seat down here. It is quite finicky and it's very small space, but we're going to basically dig down 3 blocks. You should be at a slab now. Take a rail and put the rail there, and then the minecart just like that, and that's fine. The only issue with this is that it does leave gaps in the side. If I could think of a good way to actually make this fix, would be the only thing I could say would be to do an upside down stair there instead of a slab. It takes away from the shape a little bit, but then you can have that like pilot seat in there. Keep want to say driver, yeah, kind of a driver, kind of pilot. It doesn't matter either way. But yeah, that goes in there, and then I guess you can just replace these cut sandstone blocks. I guess just 1, and obviously then you'd to get in, just knock that out, and then touch the minecart. Yes, that's the driver seat. Now we can do the gunner seat as well as the rest of the turret, because we need to finish that off. Do a cut sandstone there and there, as well as a oak stairs on either side, and then a smooth sandstone stairs on either side as well. Now we're going to get a birch button, and that goes on the sides there and on the back. Yep. And then a cut sandstone slab is just going to go there. And then this gap here is actually going to be our gunner seat as well. So the minecart goes in there. Throw that away. And then we're going to take a birch trapdoor. And that's just going to cover that up. Okay, so we'll sit in that in a minute to show you what that looks like. It's pretty cool. Grab a normal skeleton skull here and here. And then a grindstone, one there like that. And then it's going to be end rods, 1, 2, and 3. And then a wither skeleton skull on the end, just like so. Okay. I think the last thing is just birch sign, so I've got those here. Birch sign going to go there, and a birch sign is going to go there. Now what I'm going to do from here is, well, first of all I'm going to sit in the gunner seat so you can see that. There we go. So now I'm in the gunner seat of the AAT, that's lovely. Fantastic. And then finally, like I said I would do earlier, I'm going to show you an alternate colour scheme for this to be in the CIS colours. So let's go on to that. Right, so here's the AAT with the CIS colour scheme. Obviously it's not the most accurate thing. The reason I mostly build Trade Federation stuff is because the amount of slabs and stairs and full blocks that have such varied tan colours is immense. Obviously with the MTT as well, that's like mostly brown, terracotta, like concrete. You've got obviously all your wood colours as well. So you can get so many different combinations and it looks so accurate. But with the CIS, obviously your greys work fine, but then your blues, you have, like, you can use blue concrete, which is fine. But then when you actually come to the slabs and stairs, what are you going to use? There is nothing that's blue. So my compromise, I guess you could call it that, is to go for a lighter blue. More of an aqua kind of colour, and that can be their secondary until we get a blue slab or stair. Because this is, you know, it is a shade of blue, I'd say. This is more blue than green. I'd say dark prismarine is more green than anything else. But yeah. Also, before we finish, well, I'll say what materials are in this. You know, your prismarine, I'm not going to list everything because you can just take it in. It is not a hard build whatsoever. Just let me do a turnaround. You can convert it from that. It isn't hard. There's no build differences, I don't think. So yeah. I think the only build difference is I've just used carpets here instead of not trapdoors. What are these? Pressure plates, because it makes it a bit smoother. Yeah, one last thing I do want to do is, I think I also messed up here a tiny little bit. You're going to switch these out for oak stairs. It's just going to give you that gap in the front, which I think is really important. And I don't know if that was missed off my original model of this, or if I did it wrong in the recreation or what. But yeah, there you go. That's much better. And I've done that on the alternate color scheme as well. Just makes it look a lot more alive. Well, not alive. It makes it look more realistic to the show / film / game / whatever. But yeah, that's going to be everything for this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. So thank you and goodbye. Alright, I'd just like to give a big thanks to my current Patreon supporters of the channel. The names are being displayed right now on the screen, so massive credits to them for making this video possible. Make sure to check out my Patreon page in the description if you're interested in supporting the channel, and you also receive a neat goodie bag every month along with other rewards for the higher tiers. So yeah, thank you.